Hi, the Tyke from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got a book to read for you. Today book is Oink from 2006. So let's get started. Thomas and Joseph were pigs. They was sloppy. They was lazy. They was dirty. And they was happy. Oink, said Thomas. Oink, agreed Joseph. The pigs were very content. Their neighbors were not so happy. They was not so content. That place is a pigsty, clucked one hen to the other. Disgraceful, disgraceful, said the second hen, with a knowing nod. Untidy, very untidy. Lazy is what they are, said the rabbit. Not a green to be seen in all that pig slop. And a garden is just a hop away. And they stink, added the duck. My pond is downwind from those two. Disgraceful, said the first hen. Untidy, said the second. Lazy, said the rabbit. Pu, said the duck. Thomas and Joseph care not one whit of what was whispered. Oink, said Thomas. Oink, agreed Joseph. They was happy, they was content. But their neighbors were not happy or content. They wanted something done about those pigs, and they wanted it done now. A dab or two of fresh paint in that place would not be so bad, said the first hen to the second. Not so bad, said the second to the first. A diet of fresh vegetables would do them a world of good, said the rabbit. A bath is what they need, if you ask me, concluded the duck. So the neighbors made a plan. The next day, the hen, the rabbit, and the duck walked over to Thomas and Joseph. They clucked, tuss, quacked, tuss, clucked. Pardon me, said the first hen, but you pigs look terribly sad. Sad, said the other neighbors. Very sad. Oink, said Thomas. Oink, said Joseph. I myself am always happy being neat and tidy, said the hen. Happy, so happy, said the other chickens. Perhaps if you paint your fence, you will be more cheerful. Thomas and Joseph did not think painting a fence would make them at all happier. They were cheerful now, but the hens insisted. They gave the pig 2 big brushes and a bucket of white paint. Oink, said Thomas. Oink, said Joseph. Them with it, whispered the first hen to the second. They are very dumb pigs. I don't think they know what to do. Clueless, agreed the others. We'll just have to show them. So they did. Up, down, across. Up, down, across. Thomas and Joseph tried. This way, that way, sideways, that way, this way. Stop, stop, you're making a mess, cried the first hen. A mess, cried the other. They cannot paint, said the first hen to the second. We can do it much better. Shoot, shoot, said the chickens to the pigs, and the hen began painting the fence himself. Up, down, across, up, down, across. As the hens painted, the rabbit hopped over to Thomas and Joseph. I think some crisp lettuce and crunchy carrots would bring smile to your faces. Oink, said Thomas. Oink, said Joseph. The pigs were not all certain a carrot could make them grin, but the rabbit insisted. She handed them each a basket and told them to go over to the garden and pick some vegetables for dinner. Tramp, stamp, tramp, stamp, yank, yank, squash. The rabbit would most. The pig was ruining the radishes, destroying the cabbage. Scoot, scoot, she said to Thomas and Joseph. She grabbed the basket and began gathering the vegetables herself. Hop, hip hop, pull, pull, pull. And as the hen painted and the rabbit gathered, the duck waddled his way over to Thomas and Joseph. What you fellows need is a good long soak in some clean water. Oink, said Thomas. Oink, said Joseph. Sure, said the duck. Dig yourself a little water hole right over here. Nothing beat a swim on a hot day. Being found a mud bath, Thomas and Joseph was not concerned, not convinced a water hole would be all that refreshing, but the ducks insisted. He brought out a shovel and showed them how it was done. Dig, lift, dump. Dig, lift, dump. Thomas and Joseph took a turn. They couldn't dig, they couldn't lift, they couldn't dump. Move it, I'll clear out, declared the duck. He grabbed the shovel and began digging the hole himself. Dig, left, dump, dig, left, dump. Up, down, across, up, down, across. Hip, hop, pull, pull, pull. The hen, the rabbit, and the duck worked all day. I'm exhausted, sighed the hen, dropping the brush. Exhausted, said the second, dropping the bucket. Don't have a hip or a hop left in me, agreed the rabbit. I'm completely pooped, said the duck, dragging the last pail of water to the hole. But they was happy, they was content. The fence was painted, the vegetables were picked, and the water holes were dug and filled with clean, clear water. The four admitted their work. Those pigs could not have done it without us, clucked the hens. They don't know the first thing about painting a fence. Couldn't pick one leaf of lettuce without me, giggled the rabbit. Never even figured out how to use a shovel, snickered the duck. The four began to laugh and laugh and laugh. And they stopped laughing. They looked at Thomas and Joseph. Crunch, munch, squash, chuggle, chuggle. You know, said the hen, I don't think they were as dumb as we thought they was. Not so dumb, said the other hen. Not so dumb at all, said the rabbit. Maybe, said the duck, but I still say they too are a couple of big stinkers. Oink, said Thomas. Oink, agreed Joseph. So that was Oink from 2006. So please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Have a groovy day with another video coming out real soon.